Good morning, guys. Welcome to Rhino Exploration. My name is Zach, and today we are in the San Isabel National Forest, and we're going to go hit some trails out here today, guys. It's going to be an absolutely fun day. The sun is shining. It's supposed to be 75 degrees today, so stay tuned. So we, like I said, are in the San Isabel National Forest, which is just south of Buena Vista here in Colorado. And we are actually going to be doing the Little Cottonwood CR Trail today. At least that's what we're going to start with. It's supposed to be it's rated as between a 4 or 5 and moderate. So we'll see if that's actually true or not. Because the last time we saw that, it wasn't. So we will see. I'm really hoping that it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun regardless, but I'm really hoping it's a little more technical. But it is gorgeous out here, guys. Oh my goodness, is it pretty. Like, it was about a 2-hour drive from the house out here, and it has just been an absolutely pleasant drive. It's rained here in Colorado for like 6 days straight, and today it is sunny. It is 75, supposed to be. So this is going to be coming off here because it's about 60 degrees, but as I was driving through the mountains with the windows down, it was cold. But it is gorgeous, guys. There's some snow on the mountains back there if you can see it, but there's no snow around me. It is a beautiful day, and I'm super excited to be out here. I was getting a little pent up being in the house, you know, doing other things on the Jeep and on the truck and stuff at the house, but being back outside is where I wanted to be. So, but that is our goal today, is to go hit this trail, see what it's all about. It is quite a long trail. It's supposed to be roughly around 4-ish hours, so we will see. So far, our luck in Colorado, the trails aren't always what they seem to be, so I don't know. But I'm super excited to be out here. And the other purpose that we are out here is also we're kind of scouting. Because here, very soon, Lindsay and I are going to be going on, you know, doing some weekend overlanding trips. We actually have one coming up, and this is the area that we're going to start coming out to a little bit more, because I want to keep working my way west as more and more things dethaw. A lot of the passes like Ophir and Black Bear and things like that, they are not dethawed yet. They're still frozen quite a bit. So as this month of May kind of goes by, we will eventually make our way there in June. But my goal is to keep pressing west every time we explore. So this is further west than where we were before in the Pikes National Forest. We're in the National Forest next to it, so and a ways away. So it's going to be an absolutely fun day, guys. But the trail, see if I loosen you up, the trail actually starts right there. We're in a parking lot. I aired down. We are all set to go. And so let's get going, guys. I'm super excited to start the day. It's going to be an absolutely fun day. I had to stop for a moment, guys, because what I'm about to show you is gorgeous. Now, there's kind of two views. One, you have this view of these rocks back over here, which, let's see, can I zoom it in? Turn you up, there you go. See if it'll focus. Those rocks, super pretty, and there's either a vulture or a hawk kind of flying up ahead. I don't know what it is. But this view right there, oh my goodness, the mountains back there are snow-capped, and it is gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. Let me get you a better view. Come on. You got to share this experience. Look at those mountains. We're just out here. No one else around. Just out here having an awesome time so far. It is awesome, awesome. All right, let's keep going, guys. It is beautiful in here, holy cow. And I've been loving the trail, absolutely loving it so far. It has actually been technical. We started off the gate slow, like not even a quarter mile into starting the trail, just hit some technical sections. We are in technical areas right now. Oh my goodness, and it's just gorgeous out here, guys. Absolutely beautiful. I see areas where people have been camping, and it is just an absolutely fantastic morning so far. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this, absolutely loving this. But we've barely gone like half a mile into the trail. So let's keep going. I want to see what's ahead. This is awesome, absolutely awesome. So this area, or this, national forest and this trail, there are lots of other trails out here. So you can have off-highway vehicles, quads, dirt bikes, things like that. And there are trails specifically for quads and for dirt bikes out here, and they kind of just offshoot in different directions. They kind of look like hiking trails when you go on some of those places, like especially if you're in Moab, where you see like the dirt bike only, mountain bike only trails. It's kind of like how it is here. You just all of a sudden see offshoots for like a dirt bike or a quad, because it's the gap that there is only big enough for them, and then everything else is big enough for us or a side-by-side. But it has been awesome, and because it is Tuesday, there's no one else out here, which is excellent, because I guarantee during the weekend this place is busy. Lots of people probably drive out here to come hang out and drive on these trails. I'd believe it, but man, I can understand why. nice little break. Had to stop, you know, stopped. We hit that fork. I sent the drone up. I put some sunscreen on because though it is cloudy at the moment, it was very sunny, and because I don't have my jacket on, I don't want to burn. But we are back onto the trail, guys. We hit our fork and we are back into some fun area. This looks awesome. Just check this out. We have found a little more of the technical area, which is nice. This has been fun. It's not been like crazy, which it could still get crazy. I have no idea. But this has been fun. Just it's not an easy little dirt road like the other trails that we have done. This has been an absolute blast. And we got a little more cloud cover again. The sun is kind of poking in and out of the clouds. Little. It's all right. This is fun, guys. Oh my goodness. And it's just been us. I haven't seen anybody out here still, which is fabulous because it means I don't have to fight on the trail to, you know, get over, let people by. I can just kind of cruise. But you never know. I could always change. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty out here. Wow. I'm so excited, guys. I am so excited. What a great day to go exploring. Just what a great day. Hey guys, I'm a little out of breath. So, you just saw that shot. I just walked back up that whole thing. The Jeep's parked. Ooh, where am I? Way down over there. Way down over there is where the Jeep's parked. For this view. Damn. This is gorgeous. Freaking spectacular. Alright, I'm gonna take this in for another 30 seconds and we gotta walk back down to get to the Jeep. been on the trail for about 3 hours now, almost 3. We're just about there. We got about 10 minutes to 3 hours. And have I mentioned how beautiful this trail is? Like, it is awesome out here. Oh my goodness. And this trail has been a good, moderate, technical trail. You know, it's not all technical throughout, but it's got its points, and it has been an absolute blast. Oh my goodness. And the weather is perfect. Oh my goodness, guys. Absolutely perfect day. Perfect day all around. But, mud. So, we are going to keep going for about another 30-ish minutes or so. Then I'm going to stop and eat lunch around 12:30-ish. Just because I'm starting to get a little hungry. But I want to keep going because we are almost to the next trail that this connects to. So, like I told you, it starts from point A to point B, but it kind of connects through like 3 different trails. Then all the other trails that we connect to, they go places, but they just kind of end. This is kind of the only part that continuously goes until you hit a certain point, and then it branches off and you can go even further. But we're almost to, if you will, the 3rd trail that we have to turn onto to continue our loop. And then it should get even more technical once we hit that trail, because I suspect once we get towards where we start going downhill again, it will be a little more rocky and a little more flexy. That's my guess, and based off of what I was looking at on Onyx, off of their little grid map that they have, you can kind of do it and follow it. So it should be a lot of fun, guys. I have been having an absolute blast. I think I've said it probably about 1,000 times now, but I am having so much fun out here. It has been a perfect day. Well, it has been a heck of a lot of fun so far, eh? What do you think, guys? Now we stopped, it is 12:30, I'm hungry, so we got food, and we've been in this like just open plain area for the past about hour or so, and I've been flying the drone, catching footage, and just, you know, practicing with the drone, because it's not often that I have a big clear area like this. When I was in the desert I did, but it was either too windy to fly it, or I was able to, like y'all saw in the Anza Borrego. But out here in Colorado, it's not always easy to, because you're either way above the trees or there's not a clearing this big. And so it was cool to be able to practice and play with the drone and get just some good footage in. Okay, maybe not good, but as good as it can be at the moment. Still learning. But I just pulled over in this it's got a little campsite right here. I don't know if I'd ever stay in this site. It is very pretty, got lots of views, but there's not really a whole lot of protection from the wind. But this aspen little forest right behind us, group of trees, is gorgeous. And once they get all their leaves, it'll be even prettier. But right now, what I'm gonna do before I eat is we're gonna put the drone away, because literally I hit kind of this area. The drone needed to have its battery changed, and I said, you know what, perfect spot for lunch. And it's not really windy at all. We got some clouds, lots of blue sky, got the mountains off in the distance that are still snow covered. It has just been a wonderful, wonderful day, guys. So I bet you all are probably wondering how I like my drone so far. It is a DJI Mini 3. It's not the Pro, it's just the Mini 3. Part of me wishes I would have went with the Pro, just because it has a couple other features on the Pro that I didn't realize wasn't on this one, but that's okay. But so far it's so good. I enjoy flying my drone very much. After my first little crash with the drone, I kind of learned that I need to be a little more aware of my surroundings a bit. But I absolutely love it, guys. It has been great. I'm not going to do a review on it just yet, just because this is, besides today and the California trip, I've only used this one other time, which is great, but it's just not enough time using it. I'm still getting to learn it and understand it, so a review's not going to come yet. But so far, I absolutely love having the drone, having it, being able to get those different shots and being able to use it for different shots, you know, being able to follow the Jeep as I go along. It's like having a cameraman with me that I can control, because you guys know that when I got other people with me, I'm normally in the passenger seat because I'm jumping in and out of the Jeep filming and getting those kind of on the move shots. One day I cannot wait to do that with the drone, be able to be in the passenger seat and fly. It's a little tricky flying that while driving. I'm learning, I'm getting there. It's a little frustrating at times, but it's getting there. But otherwise, guys, I love it. It is super easy. I've got 3 batteries for it, so my flight time is extended to be just over an hour worth of flying, because I get 25 minutes off of each battery. Actually, it's about 30. But yeah, it's great. There's a few little things that knacker at me, but that's still because I'm learning and getting to know it. But that's kind of my thoughts on my drone so far. Like I said, here in maybe another 2 months or so after using it, being on adventures and getting those shots, I'll have a review for you guys, but not yet. But now I'm hungry, so let's eat lunch. Today's lunch, kind of like a lot of my day trip lunches, are nothing special. Let's turn you a little bit. There you go. It's literally just a sandwich and some other healthy foods. But I enjoy it. It's easy to make real quick. Eventually, you guys, so when I go on my trip with Lindsay, we'll be, which is here in a couple days, we're gonna go on a quick one-night overland trip. Get Lindsay we're getting her out there, testing it and everything. But we'll be putting my new fridge to use. That'll be its maiden voyage, because it didn't get here before my California trip. I was a little disappointed. But we're going to put that thing to use and see how it is. And then once we get some of our other projects done, it'll probably live full-time in the Jeep. But not until I get those other projects done. But yeah, let's cheers to y'all. Well, lunch was delicious. I am happy. I've got food in me. And let's get going, guys. We are about halfway-ish. I think we're just about at the halfway point. I think it's just about another like quarter mile up the road. But we're at the halfway point on this trail. But I want to keep going. Like always, we got to finish the trail first off. But two, I'm really curious to see what's up ahead because it's supposed to be a little more technical up that way. I'm just not quite sure how far up that way, but we're gonna go find out. So let's get ourselves back on the trail, guys. Check that view out, guys. To just descend into an aspen forest like that, that is awesome. Wow, that was pretty. That was really cool. And we're still in it, which is still really pretty, but that was really cool to just like crest that hill and then boom, there it was. Oh my goodness, that was sweet. This trail has a lot of surprises on it. It is awesome. Loving it. Absolutely loving it, guys. Saw somebody, first person to see. It's an older couple in there. It's like an early 2000s Tundra. They told me that it is supposed to be rough as hell, and that's a quote from them about further up here on the trail. Now, we will see if that's true or not. I don't know. I have no reason to doubt them. But they're, you know, it is a older stock Tacoma that he has, it literally doesn't look like he's done anything to. So yeah, it was probably a little rougher for him. But we will see. I'm excited. If it is rough, heck yeah, let's do it. I'm tree branch super excited then. But we'll find out. But we are still in that aspen forest, guys. We just cruising along. It is awesome. I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. I had to stop for a second, guys, because check this out. Boom! Holy crap, that's beautiful. Like 1000% was not expecting that. That is gorgeous, guys. Look at that. And this is like a little spot that you could camp on too. I don't know, in this kind of weather, without the wind and everything, I think I'd camp right here. Because that view, guys, that view is absolutely spectacular. Oh my goodness, I could sit here for hours and just stare at it. Now, I can't do that, but I would love to. It is gorgeous. Holy crap. But I had to stop, turn off the Jeep, and just take this in. Because with the birds, Jeep, and just the birds, those mountains, just the way this all is, oh God. And don't get me wrong, this would be a little obstructed once all these trees get their leaves back, but it'd probably even make it even more beautiful because damn. Just the little things, guys, the little things. The little areas that Mother Nature leaves you for a reward. Oh my goodness. It's fantastic. We gotta go up this trail still. Just kind of wigwagging our way through this here. We just came up from there. And that's there. Yeah. I'm happy. have noticed that sign back there that we just passed a little bit ago. So, though we are in the National Forest, there is just on the map this little tiny square, which we have just entered, that is, trust land. It has been very interesting to me, not just here in Colorado, but in some of the other places that I've gone to, just either the trust land, the state land, or the private property that is just kind of scattered throughout the National Forest. And it just kind of shows you, especially like the private property, some of that's been there for, owned by either that same family or been private property for hundreds of years. And just kind of, just see how the government kind of made the National Forest up and all around it. It's really cool, but you get those little patches like this one where we're going through a different piece of land that's not the National Forest. Abide by the rules that they post. If private property, don't be a terrible person and make it so that they don't want people going through there. Don't mess up the trust or state land. Just follow the rules, guys, and get back in the National Forest and follow the National Forest rules. There's a lot of y'all, and yes, I'm talking to you humans, that are pigs and leave trash everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I have not seen trash out here yet, but out in the Onzabrego, Flagstaff, other trails here in Colorado, I have found lots of trash. Do better, people. Just do better. Holy cow, guys. So there was a little fork down there on the trail, and so I went left. Because I was zoomed too far out on my maps, I thought that was the way it's supposed to go, and turns out I was on a little offshoot trail. Which was the best decision I've ever made. Because look at this! Bam! I just topped the last view. I got views 365 degrees completely around. Had no idea that this was up here. We started climbing, and I was like, damn, this is steep. And then as we kept going, I looked out the driver's side window, and I went, all right, let's get to the top. So happy I made it to the top, guys. Oh my goodness. I said it in Arizona, I said it in California. When you're in the desert, you start climbing up something, there's going to be a reward. There's some view at the top. And Colorado has not disappointed in that department either. Now, granted, some of the times when you get up there, there's a bunch of trees. You can't see a whole lot unless you get to the edge. But this is one of those moments where, holy crap, there is beautiful, 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 beautiful Mother Nature views. Thank you, Mother Nature. Best job in the world. I'm stoked right now. Stoked. Holy crap. Just this. That is what I get to look at right now. On this side, I got hills and trails behind me. Like, wow. Gorgeous. Well, guys, it's gotten a little bit windier up here. It's gonna be hard to leave that view. Like, it's gorgeous, oh my gosh. But we still have trail to get done. And we probably got maybe about a quarter of the trail left to go, give or take. We're somewhere around there. So we gotta head back down the hill that we came up and keep going down the trail, guys. We are getting closer to being done. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I think we may have about another hour and a half, 2 hours on the trail to go. And then we'll be done with this trail. But this trail has been amazing. I'm gonna say it right now. It has been absolutely amazing. I have loved it from the second we started. And these views that we keep finding up here, oh my gosh, they are great. And so guys, I'm in heaven right now. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. Now I'm gonna take a moment to tell you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, because about 98% of everybody that watches isn't subscribed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That is our goal. We are slowly working our way there. And you guys is what makes it happen. You guys need to hit that subscribe button. It just keeps you in touch with what is going on with the channel when I post videos, and it helps me out immensely, guys. And honestly, why would you want to miss things like this? Hello? Pretty views, taking you places most of you never go. Hit the subscribe button. Come join me on my adventures, guys. I'd really like to have you guys hanging out with me on my adventures. I have an absolute blast and I love taking you guys along. So go ahead, hit that button. I'm going to say it one more time. Hit that subscribe button. All right, now let's go hit that trail some more, okay? Back in the National Forest. We got off the trust land, and oh my goodness, guys, that view. I know I said it about the last view, but that view, holy. You know what I just said, then you know what I mean. Like, damn. Absolutely wonderful. I cannot believe that that is what we just saw. It was awesome, absolutely awesome. But we are back on the trail. About a quarter to go. Probably about another hour and a half, maybe 2. Check this out, guys. So we just came off of the private property back there, and I rounded a corner, and I found this. That's pretty cool. And there looks like there can be a camp spot right back there, which would be an awesome camping area. And I think the trail that gets you there is actually right back over there on the other side of these rocks. We'll see. But wow. Wasn't expecting to find a little lake. Looks really out, you know, looks like it's full algae, but really cool to find it in this little area here. That's sweet. Alright, let's go see if we can find where that campsite is and continue down the trail. But I just wanted to stop and show you guys that, because another little mystery that I found along the trail. So that tiny little camp area there that I saw, there was a little access road, but you couldn't, you know, you basically could park your car and you could carry your tent down there because they got some big boulders blocking the actual road part that takes you down to it. But that'd be a cool little spot. There's no signs that said you couldn't camp there, just couldn't take your car all the way down by the water. Which, if you have a ground tent, kind of like I do, that wouldn't be too bad, but you'd have to walk back and forth between the car and, or the Jeep and the campsite. Don't know if I'm quite about that. I found some cows. Cows! Little baby cows. Big old cows. Cows. As y'all can see, we have re-emerged on the trail. has been really nice. You know, driving down that road a little bit, that was really nice just to be able to kind of cruise down that road. And then the trail was that I wanted to get back onto was right off to the side and jump back on it. And now we are back out here, guys. I don't think a lot of people have been back here since the snow has melted. There aren't a lot of tracks that have been forged, so it's really cool. We're gonna keep seeing where this goes. There was a bit of people camping back over that way, so I will start jumping back out and bringing out the other camera here in a little bit. Trail. This trail should take us all the way back to the road. And I'm excited, guys. Like, this trail is tiny. It doesn't look like anyone has been on it since the snow has melted for the most part. If anything, maybe the Forest Service people came through here, but it is pretty and it is very narrow. I like it though. I legit feel like I stepped through a little time hole. Like a time warp or something. I feel like I'm back in New Mexico, southern New Mexico, driving through the Gila National Forest. It looks almost identical. But you know, a forest is a forest, don't get me wrong, and they're all different. This one's got, you know, hints of Colorado, but just the terrain and the landscape on this trail has just changed so many times throughout the day that it is awesome. It just kind of, it doesn't ever get boring. Just all of a sudden, oh, different landscape, oh, different landscape, different terrain. Like, we started off, it was a little, you know, the trail was wider, more of the Colorado forest, and we hit the plains, then we got in that aspen forest, and we hit the private property area, and now we're in a very, you know, a much narrower trail deep in the forest, climbing up a mountain, and I feel like I'm in New Mexico. Go figure. Like, it is awesome, guys. I am absolutely loving this. Have I said that yet today at all? Like, honestly, have I said it yet? Yeah, I have. Many times. But God, guys, look at this. Okay, we're on a shelf road, like legitly. That's the trail, that's the edge. But there's one heck of a view, look at this. Everywhere I turn, guys, absolutely amazed. Completely and totally amazed by the beauty that is out here. Like, I can't express it enough how beautiful Colorado is. It just is, especially in the spring. Summer will be even prettier too once everything gets all its leaves. But we are at like 10,000 plus feet right now, so I'm breathing a little harder. But we are back at the Jeep, guys. There she is. Let's continue down the trail. Hope you're not squeamish, 'cause that's the cliff face. Road got even more narrow, and I needed both hands because I was off camber quite a bit, and I couldn't even get out to set up the big camera because there was nowhere to step. But we're still on sort of a shelfish road. It's gotten a little less shelf, but more narrow and rocky. But it's still fun. I'm having a blast doing this, guys. This is absolutely fantastic. I would show you on Onyx, but I know with the GoPro it doesn't really show very well, but it is nothing but a bunch of little switchbacks as we start descending this mountain area. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It has been an absolute fun day out here on the trail. Like, this trail was absolutely gorgeous, fantastic, pretty, beautiful, all them words. I am all aired up. The town is literally half a mile right there. And it is time to say goodbye, guys. Thank you all for joining me on my adventure today. If you haven't already, once again, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the channel, and join me on my adventures. I love bringing you guys along. If you would like to check out some of our other social media platforms, you'll see them in the links below. Go check them out. I always post to them. The journey doesn't end here. It continues every day until I bring you back on the camera. But if you guys would like to, and if you'd like to help support me on my adventures, there is a link to Patreon below. Go ahead, hit that link. Anything that you would like to donate to me, I greatly appreciate it. It does help fund my adventures and going out and exploring. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll catch you all next time.